Hello, hi everyone. Tonight we are going to review a movie that I saw on Amazon Prime, and the name of the movie is Air. A- that sounded funny, like Air. Air. Okay, my accent's coming back. So, it is about the Air Jordan lineup of shoes that Nike has introduced that represents Michael Jordan. This movie stars Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, the guy from the Ozark TV series, and Dave Chappelle looking guy. I don't know who his kind of like name is, but that's kind of like that. And it features like Michael Jordan's family. I'm not sure if they're real family or not, but it is a very interesting movie. It is about like Nike signing up. It is about Nike signing up Michael Jordan for his signature brand of shoes called as Air Jordan. So this features. So in this movie, there are these three competing brands of shoes: Adidas, Nike, and Converse, and like few other like brands who are Adidas, Puma, and Nike. Yeah, they're battling out. And only while watching this movie did I actually know that like Adidas does not stand for all day I dream about sports. Adidas actually stands for Adolf Daisler. So that's kind of like I didn't know about that. So I knew another Daisler from college who was a fun guy, but I didn't know that Adidas was Adolf Daisler. So yeah, that's I'm just like really tired now, so I'm just like doing a very sloppy review. But the thing is, like, this movie was actually when I was watching, it's like really, really incredible. And while after I finished watching the movie, I instantly called off like one of some guys that I knew of the internet and ordered a Michael Jordan's Air Jordan Lost and Found series vintage shoes. That's how I really loved the movie. The movie features like them trying to compete their best with Adidas to get Michael Jordan to like sign their name for their like brand of shoes. The highest budget is like $250,000 for Nike. Adidas can easily topple that, but like what Nike brings to the table is they tell Michael Jordan's they go to the Michael Jordan family and they tell him that like our brand of shoes will be named after Michael Jordan and not like simply like put him as like one of several other athletes and have a lineup of like pro athlete shoes based pro athlete shoes based out of a line of athletes. So they will create an exclusive lineup of shoes that is meant entirely only for Michael Jordan, called as Air Jordans. So that becomes the lineup of the shoes, and that becomes like the selling point which they give to Michael Jordan. So they go back and forth trying to push this to Michael Jordan. Like sometimes Michael Jordan likes it, like some like, and also they try to create they go to a factory and they ask this factory person to design this entire shoe within a week before the time of their interview in such a way that like to impress Michael Jordan's parents and obviously Michael Jordan himself. So this goes on all well and good, but like Adidas stops their offer with both $250,000 and a sports car. So Matt Damon obviously believes that like they're about to lose the deal to like Michael Jordan, but like Michael Jordan mom kind of like calls Matt Damon on the phone and says they would rather go with him rather than Adidas. But the catch is like Nike then has to give a percentage of like the profits that is earned from like Michael Jordan's like lineup Air Jordans back to Michael Jordan. Most athletes would be like they're getting $250,000 a year for each year for like till the end of their careers, but they're getting $250,000, so like they'll be happy with a million or two. But this movie tells us to be stay hungry and always fight for what's best of you. I saw one amazing movie called Moneyball that tells us a lot about management rather than the game itself, and this is a very good managerial lesson where like it is never about the money, it's what it represents. So Michael Jordan could have simply like had taken the $250,000 and like stayed with it for a couple years and like made $1 million or $2 and like be just another athlete, but like asking for the percentage of profits means like it tries to prove to yourself that you are worth it. So that for that reason alone, Michael Jordan Michael Jordan or like Michael Jordan hearing the counsel of his moms proves that he is kind of like worth it, or trying to prove that he is kind of like worth it. And like halfway through this movie, Matt Damon makes a lot of like really good interesting speeches. When I heard those speeches, I literally like started crying because of like it tells you they will build you up to a different person and then they will pull you down because they don't like to see winners, and now you have a new standard for you which you need to reach up to. And at the end of the movie, like Matt Damon says, because like Michael Jordan's mom like put this deal, the deal cannot go forward. But then he goes to Ben Affleck and says about the deal, and Ben Affleck finally says, listen Matt Damon, at the end of the day you will be remembered for the rules that you break and not that the rules that you followed. So choose carefully on which rules to break and which rules to not break. And I really like that line stuck with me. Like so, on like for 10 years from now, if you ask me like what will be the one of the most favorite movie quotes that you ever heard in your life, this quote by Ben Affleck in this movie Air will definitely be one of them. Do watch it on Amazon Prime. It's an amazing movie. Thank you very much.